J-Roll Beats.
Mma watching, Emma Waha, Emma Wajo. A baby I will share cool entertainment GHB. I made in Shakasia if we had no Edinburgh. Now, Jumedi, I may baby who shall me a edible show. Me, I made Jumedi use so much me, your friend, Mr. Show. Now, you better must say, said Danida, much brain, I'm saying. Cool entertainment GH office no, your baby, up this festive season. With anything you want to do, it's a band photo shoot, taking wedding coverages, maybe a person with travel group, person recording, and young and now be a person you be an cool entertainment GH or honor. You'll bet me I am a self for now for 0205841919. Oh, you share your track on so I want Malam, Bawe, close to I Cortis residence, the boxer, and I will. Me try me who about say ba. You did you make it better? Should a woman be allowed to marry an irresponsible man or a man who is not responsible? For example, a man who is without a proper job and living in the family house. Something around that circle is what we are discussing today. And then our guests or pundits are seated and ready to give it to us back to back, woto in the building for the discussion. So I'll first introduce my female guest, who is in the person of Ajua. And then the second person is in the person of Pastor Nanayao. And then finally, the last person is Mr. Badman, Black Man, Malam, Baba, Isa, CD. Or Basho used to be on your din for fraud. Yeah. And you know, other Aquaba.
Yeah, media.
My friend would have said that was the
Oh, said none of us okay on time.
I know, ne.
I
And in the young town, since Bisa say, should a woman be allowed to marry a man who is not responsible? And see, I draw me person maybe I say you can't a responsible man. Who is a responsible man?
They can't a responsible man for me, you know, or a bear man like since so any actions the baby piano or only up to it.
Okay.
Doesn't live a carefree life or near hopeless life. For me, you know, that's a responsible man for me.
Okay, but then some people also believe that a responsible man is one who has a juma or you know, is it so?
Like I said, so be a responsible. It doesn't matter say or what a juma so we juma all right. So we juma or live a carefree life. Our own dreams like dear me in since so a de bebano a bonnet and I say like. Who said I don't know how to say the truth, but like when you do something, whatever result you get, you must own up to it, so whether it's being bad or good. For me, that's my way of this finding a responsible man.
Sure, thank you. Nana, who is a responsible man?
Like sister, it's for an idea. Me, from I'm chiam watch it.
Oh, I'm
with
cool.
Mrs. Awan chiam with
Oh, sorry.
me more feeling guilty. It is with the idea it's chiam with here for me dom too much. Mrs. Adios young dom.
Oh, madam, sorry.
Okay, so say Mrs. Akan owning up to actions are you have gotten yourself involved when we are talking about responsibility. There is a side too where it comes in senior wokan obi away juma nisa obia onanksa etsene ho ase. Yes, all those factors come together to play responsibility, but an aspect of it are obi betumi away juma. There are a lot of people omo way juma etse omo ho ase, but example, they find themselves having sex with somebody, pregnancy being on person budget. It is not an act of a responsible man.
Okay.
But that's what I say. Because a grown up could be and as a shamana or boy and a hunyum naba. But a new neighbor and no person or better. But that's what I say. Indeed, regardless of the fact, say, who say, who will be piano. your actions so it play a role when it comes to responsibility. It's not only limited to that aspect.
Okay.
But should I answer the thing mean combra and I say mean can't me feelings?
My mean combra.
Okay.
If I know what to ask. See, what way you bear me? When you're responsible, you live anyhow. I said, well, you're near to say, like, Nyakopo, me who said American, oh, you're near to say, Basa, when you're responsible and all that, you know. In your own point of view, no be per se, obi be jane baba, so on be wariwana.
Ashafo, ni adofo, me dey be feel mo keke. Agonu me kan we gu. Sidi you too.
Wa ma ru too.
Sidi ma Jimmy too.
Yo.
Piao. With my own understanding when it comes to responsibility, no, and I'm responsible, no. My definition will be a little bit different, but I add up to what Pastor said,
okay.
in the sense that even a mad man on the street is responsible, or is a responsible person.
Wow.
Why am I saying that? Say, when you say come in the house of a people from Nodi, and I said yes, also for the one thing yes, so be. And the Juma also, you know. As we are in this perspective, you know, we are talking about marriage here. It is a Bema. If you're not responsible, I don't see why I should go for a woman to marry. Won't me sure whether I should be back. It's not possible. Because when himself come to our DD, I could be back to us now to me money than India. Then in a Bema, no worry. In that case, won't me, then I say, oh dear, won't say for Tampos also do be beachy. Think I'm here for FFC, Niger, my befa to now accommodate what are they? Fast and Cacotan all them way, and I'll watch your mountains. But what I say, now me person me to scared, you say that the madam actually now me to be a mawa. Now, PBA, I'm not responsible. To me, this a responsible man should be someone who can cater and care for you. See, that makes you who you are, or that makes you a man. That we can call you a husband.
Okay.
Or a father.
Inti, let's just say, in your own point of view, no responsibility without money is not responsibility.
Oh, not without money per se.
Because what say, as a man, mean to mean cater for you, it means catering for someone, yesika.
Me do who cry, say my show. Say my dream number, made and cast me got out now. Very simple. A man, if you have one friend who so dream me home, I don't care for you. So even when I call you or if I talk to you, it's a way of, you know, showing my one or two responsible things for you, right? Say. Until me know to me for the whole day. Me do know. Then me do know. Say me friend one I didn't come on the beba. And me who on here there na there. Until no, madam, so what am I say? Until who call a family man there, you should be able. You should be able because you are going to be a married man. And to say this, should a woman be allowed to marry such a man? No, big no. Say me check you maybe see. No, big no, big no. Are they? Tell me, cause open so fast na kwatria. Oh, be our ban or dono. You know, in our generation today, what the Bible said about marriage has turned. The women are rather loving instead of the men loving. Some saying. Oh, that okay. Nti so obi do obi a onya responsible a. Ehun hia, o kodo ne say. Okay. Okay. Ajwa, should women be allowed to marry men who are not responsible? Say no. Why? They be asan say oba ukowore ukoware bema onya responsible la. Sometimes, you know, everything like bibia dane be also, if my tree is correct, everything turn against you. Yeah. In terms of, I said, bear money responsibility, no. Wo ban, o fani ni na boso. Or no, on kese or bebow. On kese se ubre and I say ubre. A ban on qualane shade, the fear kita. Or to me, sorry, Pia Bontin or call no about. If you know what a mra all corner crampono. One shade tre say, Bibi wo ho a me me babedi. Or no more quaba. Abe pisa say eduane wo ho obedi abema sa no ware na challenge ai wo bebre nti eno de bi kra nti eno kra no mema odo kra se mu pondem se wo godi odo echi na wo godi sa ware ma ene so enya sorry wajimi me wo misika ena me hu obema onya responsible ena me se me do no and at the end of the day and complaining through bia. Oh, okay. Okay. Ube to me now wakofa, so handle it.
All right. I have a question, but before that, but oh no, opesa okasa.
Last question I will say who is sika? You know, I can Obama on your responsible.
Yeah.
Mrs. Tarson, no, can you doing?
But they're all
simple.
Serious.
It's not serious. It's
Yeah,
very
because
simple.
we are talking about irresponsibility. Like you are irresponsible. Like you can't. You say you can't. You say Ebia. Send you now all my examples. You know, in Kuala Lumpur is so sure.
Yeah.
Mommy need help because she's the one making provisions. But just what you say. Kuala no because inside are available. If you are living a comfortable life, if you are available to you in Kuala Lumpur is so sure. Mommy no all your provision or when you see kanti or she needs to keep the house. But you know because you are not responsible or you are irresponsible we are talking about irresponsibility here. Like on making the attempt of doing anything. No. Even a box the square shed crab 1 month now.
See it.
We are not there to baby.
And you know so the basic. And you know so the basic. But a jarry crown jay crown jarry.
Hey.
We are talking about irresponsibility here.
Careless life.
So as you say, you see, a serious thing now when it comes to marriage, and yet demonical, like
physical.
Yes, the man purposely decides a mean. You understand?
Yeah.
There are some men you can help. Say, okay, we need ska, but you're a man. You need to have a source of, you know, income. Who the best supportive here. Into me Obano, I'm doing this for you. But an irresponsible man, Bekacha will say, Master, Madam, me juma because Obano is got. Into Obano make it effort say Obama ya. We are talking about irresponsibility here. Do you understand? Yeah. Into Obano make it any attempt of trying to help the man stand on his feet. Obama be rejected. But just what you say, because of the irresponsibility in it. Yes. It is never good to advise a lady to go into marriage with that kind of person.
Or CD, you wanted to say something?
Yeah. What I want to say, he has said it's coming to your question, what you asked Ajua.
Is it concerning the money?
Yes.
Oh, okay, you can answer.
So Oba, Namewa dom now was catch oku. And now more dog out the done into me. So Obuano be tria and your bonnet. But remember be Jimmy to the extent say Obuano capon on drink wow. But a bit more so much mupi. Say on yet. But what you can say into me can't be brave on yet. The sandy panel. Unu cross will trim. We go fast with dear beer so. Make a wow niska. Where there Yapan said, oh no, niska. Also, I won't soon your fate. After pass on the book. Says, oh, we are so about a day. Oh, we are west. Umfasobia no so umfasobia no so bi azabai na ka bi osisi mpobo e dimpo e be consider wo sa na we oboto munye na anajo so wo ya de a nke ne ga fa normal but what said there also yes say be man abonti fo so ye be man there it's a must. You have to make sure that you do it.
Okay. All right. And see, there's this question I also want to ask, say, is there a way a woman can change an irresponsible man to suit, like, say they are non pair now?
Yes.
Okay. For me, you know, I would say that there isn't.
There is no way.
Yeah, the reason being that say, obi to amnemu now pese obuano. Now uniform no say mempenia. Untimi nya hwe. If the person is willing say buamea, then ubetumi aye. By the aye kan no oye nipa bia onye ready for any change o. Irresponsibility na kan nipa no onye ready say ateche na meeting me sorry free mu. There is nothing you can do to change that person to suit your liking. You better just walk away.
Okay. Yeah. CD.
Yeah. Now I didn't know oba. Yen camp na twese aware o. Oba we hu nyansa. Ah una na 15 pranchu musa ama ko ware o.
Baby o, yan ka se wa ware no. Or say should be allowed Your man quite no worry nana.
Now I'm pretty much about the children now. I
say punachum na
it's not make us say. It's not make us say.
Just walk away.
Your relationship be o man o ba eboa wa o ne oye. Na no sako. O ma one city o di bedi watem. Mba ni bi o wa o ma one city. O dey man if you no osum no. Now you mistake now o so ne we.
Say cause obi I don't care. Onim the even I don't.
Me try there. Remember on. So a 1 year mpa, So if a man is even 1 year, he has an ego. You can't take it from him. Now man is be so man memani be yes sir. But what I say, a man is be nema memani be yes sir. What the amount no be sha umra. So nkanyansem ne papa mu no. Wonum kasa. Empuma obema sesa. Yes.
Obema why na adwin so obesisa
that is it. No atayi why na adwin so bewia no o so bewia sam wache na adwin da ho se me wia o what I say o so o wia nti o wia sa age so wache no kotu ene no so wasesa na fine but obema na adwin so on sesa no he fa no go show ma so for botom on sesa but obi o ha o sha on sesa but ekoso a o nyini no na odi ne ho e compare na amfo bi o hwe situation bi. Because adwene den esesamba kakra on to me se totally but there are some key things in a man's life you will change from it e ma pe on to me se totally but obete so what I say ejuma ye mu on to me ko ye ejuma mani into 100 million but obetu ejuma obenya kakra e de ahwe fie asupport wo be oba na wo sika no eno so ho intino enya de to aka say wo tu ase on to me tu ase but dan for so na ya ka no dibo no ampala ye obo a ebi wo ho. But also the onya no ti fanasa
asemo okay nana say emfa say I am a man. I live in a family house. Can you call me an irresponsible man? Okay, I live in a family house with my wife. Can you call me an irresponsible man?
A what?
A responsible man.
A responsible man.
Yeah.
Two ways. Because what got you to the family house now has to be listened to.
Okay.
Obi ohane you man say, but obi oha only make it that choice say, I don't want to waste money and go and rent when there is space in the family house. But just what you say. Obi wo so a enye say sika ni ho anase bibia ba echimude. But just what you say. Growing up, no, you're bringing it up in a way say family comes first. But just what you say. Indeed, there is nothing that you will do to separate me from my family.
Yeah.
And if you mudena a year no so no, abema wa be irresponsible in the sense that because only no provision bia no bibi obi bisa bia e ma no ninti. Ne na nka no nsanka. Some of only been on your boxes, no. So what you say? Yeah. Inti Bubera our room na was a muko friends a family house. A yoma be brave because one Obana or the Negon or Nisuban. And a marriage, you know, institution Ukoma Uma other people a bemwa. Normally in Tuminjina. Because who obema na yeso to me kata obana deja so oban su kata who obema na deja so but when it becomes exposed na mama hu your obana ya asumdwemba because obana won nyina so a odi di ne djuma ade na oye no woni nyina so ode ye nti obana mbre ne ho ase a oni mama enya adwen nti confusion e bepa Obabi will also be brain once 8 years way no. But then when we are coming to the state of responsibility, say, okay, me papa fee nko there, it makes me irresponsible there. No, obi wo out ni papa fee but or you different. Like on any issues, private. Or moon share kitchen or but the same compound. It be a family house. But or more privacy. And it doesn't point you out as an irresponsible person. maybe a management in and you have chosen that path. Do you understand? Yes. Like for me like this, my papa will feel see work as well. My worry. There are several times I have my choice and me bram bet in the fee. I mean person make work in the fee. Why? Because me so mate to me angasa growing up na angasa my dream no ye. What was it? Naska or sika nyoma be baza. But that's what I say. And I stood up on myself to a level sika buy and cry. I don't need to benefit from that money. Unless say the mommy buy first. Boom. In the time now scan bano, me bomb a brow baby. It's growing up my imagine say papa born a bra. We see that. Me so say me to me bomb a bra. A baby mommy mba. It mean for me need to me papa eja padie so. But an irresponsible man, I didn't need to ni papa eja padie so. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Although eja padie me pen na me papa bema. Bibi ko si se a dining media. But me fa me need to so because e be dem me. Say me papa was dying inti me nye ejuma. Owu e media. Na so we wu na wu jane. But also what I say. But an irresponsible person no onwe sa. One je kra no asan kwa kokuni papa kra ka because of person wa. E na okuni papa so na dying so be kan sa obesan aton e dying. Because like person says so what I say. Hey, irresponsible people no. They don't think about the future like my sister was saying. Almost say in your mind. It will pray Eddie at the end of the no almost creative.
Okay.
But also what I say.
Alright. I don't know if CD has something
to
say.
I'll add up to what Pastor said.
So after adding up, then you add your...
I had opportunity to grow up in a home that we are two boys, you understand, and house is good. Scanning the house in mouse car, but the properties are there. You know, me feel say fear me tifes chimude like you were saying. I don't wash, I don't do anything. But me say me here me pesca me nyeska am person me dey ma dey me nya. But my brother no. Ni dey ni say o person tena fie no enjoy. Do you get it? In time on person be fight akọ nanim so obenya. So I left home because of the pressure, pampering too much. Me mpa krokro. Me dey person ko 40 men kan. Say nya boni mu but me nie me ye bibi But no mpa ni sa. I left home. Bibi ameti no me pe. Mu to me. I left almost 1.5 years to 2 years and some mami be hu bi amete. All I know now was spreading me wetu fifie obanti wetu fifie me ni problem penisa. But the day she came me area no ba fie o bo say aha na wote nche me ba no why ade o nti nka amman the man I wouldn't know what I'm supposed to do. When I left home I was just in a jeans trying to top asam. I left everything at home just because I want to become who I want to be. Scan the new but you can enjoy. There are tenants renting out our places to me register but no. So a responsible man has to make sure say I can do things for myself. I can provide for myself. Irrespective of wherever I'm coming from. This is me. But Bema what you say. You know, I believe that every man, if you are not, try. Just be content with what you have and then move with that one and then make sure you add more from there. Forget about the family. Build your own empire and be who you want to be. That's it. Family, they will go. Siblings and cousins and nephews will come and take over. What is yours? Okay. What did I say? You know, I believe that be your own self is far better than.
Is that your final words?
My final sir.
Okay. Adjoa, your final words.
My final words is say your ba now date them. Yeah, like man and kasano. It's high time say this outing pizza questions saying your body counts this anyamani tunching. Now date be ma uma we need that way like investigate we enshishimu. Say the be ya fear na wo ko no be hu say fear we ya me koma menya masumdwi anyama hoto be ma na amene no kote no.
When they call you, they only need cotton and no.
Yeah, thank you. Many no cotton and no.
Mantiu.
And then they patrol you call why?
Bema na many no cotton and no. Or you say, obet me abuame in future. And I say, unto me buame. I was so to me who sang your way in na.
Upeo.
Now who say a yamawa? Now I call
cut.
like and yamawa be how I tell him
Just back off, sure.
prevention.
Emma now no. Prevention is always better than cure. Then I am great. I know it.
It's evil.
What in the bottom?
Hey, yeah. Ah, they are dumb.
And then the things.
She know.
And I cross my yard.
Because of Kakra, Miss Medical, they say,
What's a bottom?
in bar, Mamma will be on for some.
Yeah.
Say, this person is irresponsible, but there is a way out of it. That is where you come and pour all your load on us as pastors, trying to rebuke a demon that is not there.
Pray for me. Pray for me.
You understand? Me, who is such case, but anymore. Metro said the demon is what you are born to marry.
Oh, yes.
Yes, because irresponsibility is more than a demon. It can lead you to suicide. So when man will be an advice, so say, oh, there is hope. You can talk that person out in your mouth. Immediately you get a signal.
Escape. That's how you got the case.
All right. So should a woman be allowed to marry a man who is not responsible? That is what we are talking about today. And you know, in as much as we are talking about marriage here, I want to tell the ladies out there this. Share more pressure while I'm telling you. The men D and I won't show a down for way. And I worry crowd also we young cow and banner yet pain and all that, and I won't show it, I won't share memo be more pressure while worrying. Forget about the fact say and I my AG into no say one worrying 10 1 and then Obiania one was as you zombie worry.
Not.
Now, should you be allowed to marry an irresponsible man? No. Obia ni no more, obe who say honey nie, wasan who say vinegar nie, no wa pa honey ho akwa vinegar nom say na num ekum obia ni no ma ompe sichire wo ho no aduane mi sichire to my be more sweeter than salt no the salt akotum. There is no one like that. What am I trying to say? Now, responsibility is a task on the side of a man. Because imagine say wakwako ware obema, he's not ready to step up his games. He's not ready to take up responsibility. Like he lives a lackadaisical life. He lives anyhow. I say, oh no, only the person lives for himself. Now, any man who lives for himself is an irresponsible man. Because if you are living for yourself, it means that you are not thinking for the future. You are only thinking for your present, which is a no for a lady to go with, or a no for a lady to settle with. And see, Obama on pay Juma, just me, what I say, like you are stagnant at a particular place. Your family house is there, so you feel like going there to stay with your wife, your kids. Yo, you wake up in the morning, you see your mama's face, you see your father's face, you see your siblings' face. Like, yo.
When I do that,
Ta, and then the family will be hearing.
Oh, go to from.
You see that then responsibility is a huge task. And then my ladies out there, do not go for any irresponsible man or in the name of you love him. Yo! There's a difference between like and then love. You may like someone, but your version of love for the person may be different. You may like someone for what the person portrays, the physiques, but not who the person represents. I'm done. I can't be a yachiro. This is Cool Entertainment GH. My name is Mr. Show, and the show you are watching is Eddie Cole Show. A very thank you to all the pundits, CD, Nanaya, and Ajo, and then to you out there watching. We say, we love you so much, and thank you for always sticking and staying. I'll see you on our